This board game sure is not fun. Well, you dodged a shitty joke there. Now what? You wanna know what board game I should play? One with a DVD. Cause why not? Oh! How about Family Feud? Nah. Maybe if it was Steve Harvey, but... Atmosfear, the Gatekeeper. I've heard of this game. It's one of the many sequels to the original board game Nightmare. The game came with a VHS tape that you put in while you played the game, and every now and again, this guy called the Gatekeeper would show up on screen, and would usually change the rules up on you on the spot. It was an interesting concept for a board game, just wasn't executed as well as you would hope. Because the Gatekeeper was constantly shoving his foot up your butt, victories were usually only achieved through sheer luck. Then again, that's how you win a lot of board games, so... But what sold this game was the Gatekeeper. He wasn't exactly scary. In fact, he's...
And your nightmare!
incredibly easy to make fun of. But there was just something about him. Like how he would become greener and greener, and how the moon would become more visible as time passed. The way he took 50 years to finish one goddamn sentence. The way he stares at you without blinking. The way he... So I guess people loved it so much they made more games, and more videos to go along with said games, but featuring different characters. Like the vampire Elizabeth Bathory. Hello?
Suffer! Whose turn is it next? Indulge me.
Goodbye. In 2004, after I just want to repeat that for you, 9 years of development, a new game featuring the Gatekeeper was released, this time called Atmosfear. 9 years? Only Noir was developed in a shorter time. Jeez, this took 9 years. I can only imagine. They must have upped the ante like tenfold. Got an even scarier and unsettling Gatekeeper. Made it so that you can't even roll the dice correctly without shaking your hands out of fear that the Gatekeeper is going to show up and you're going to be the next one called upon to be sent to the darkest corners of hell. Never mind. Just look at him! I can only see half his face right now and I can already tell where this is gonna go. I can't wait to play this game! Well, here we are. Atmosfear. I gotta say, for a menu, everything's looking pretty eerie so far. Do I want to just play Atmosfear? Or do I want to quick start it? Whatever that means. Well, apparently it's for the big boys only, so I guess I'll pass. Something tells me the regular game's gonna be more than enough for me to handle anyway. Whoa! We are Star Foxing this shit! I'll admit, for a DVD board game, and in 2004, all this flyby stuff ain't bad. But that's not what we're gonna worry about. Let's go see what the Gatekeeper's up to.
I am the Gatekeeper! Who has summoned me here to play my game? Somebody move these corpses so I can see who is playing. Oh, wait a minute. You're it.
Well, I can tell you one thing right off the bat. The Gatekeeper in Nightmare may have fell flat on his ass at times, but at least he was trying to be intimidating subtly sometimes. This guy, he don't even do that. He's in your face every chance he gets. He's like the average young middle school bully who hasn't learned any swear words yet. He calls you stupid and idiot at least once every time he shows up.
But you're still stupid. The lowest is just sad and stupid. Try not to be so stupid again. Bet you can't roll your number to double that amount. You're too stupid. If you land on Helen's actual head, she will probably slap you for being an idiot, which you are.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. He calls you an idiot! And he thinks he's hot shit, too.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Quite frankly, my maggot, I don't give a damn.
You can't go past the classics.
So he finally leaves. The game begins in 49 minutes? What happened to a full hour like the last games? Why a random-ass number like 49? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and just assume they got rid of 11 precious minutes for a good reason. Less time given to the Gatekeeper to call everyone a maggot over and over, the better, I suppose. Okay, so let's talk about the board itself before he gets back. The object of the game is to collect 6 keys, one of each color of the rainbow. Or of the monster's realms, whatever you want it to be. Once you get 1 key of each color, you have to head to the center of the board to the Well of Fears. You have to reach in and pull out one of the pieces of paper that players wrote their greatest fears on before the game began. If the fear isn't yours, you have to go back to your headstone starting space, then travel back to the well and try again. If it is, you win. So yeah, get keys, get fear. Sounds easy, right? No. Because along the way, you're gonna get sent to the black hole, cursed by the black key, laughed at by your black friend who insists you call him Cool Breeze.
We're not racist.
If you land in a black hole, or sent to one by the Gatekeeper, you have to hang out there until you're released with a time or fate card, or by the Gatekeeper. If you're forcibly given the black key, you can't go to the Well of Fears and win the game until you get rid of it, even if you have all your other keys. And Cool Breeze keeps stealing your keys while you're not looking, and he made out with your girlfriend behind the lockers during lunch last week, and he keeps telling you, I was only trying to help get something off her lips, man, and god damn it, Cool Breeze! Let me tell you about these here time cards. When you have a time card, you have to wait until that time shows up on screen, and then follow the instructions. They're pretty much worthless half the time, though. Because either you get one, and it refers to a time that's already passed, or the circumstances don't permit it when the time finally does arrive, or you have so many damn cards, you can't keep track of what times you're supposed to do stuff in. Fate cards are basically the same thing, only you have to follow the instructions right away, instead of waiting. Oh, speaking of waiting, I recommend playing this game with as few people as possible. The reason I say less is better is...
Stop!
Because of Dark and Moldy over here. Because the Gatekeeper shows up constantly to taunt and hinder players' progress, if you have more people, that's less time you have to get your keys before the 49 minutes is up. And it makes everyone rush too much and, not think decisions through properly and such, and fights break out and drinks spill and blood is shed, and it's not a pretty picture, I just gotta tell you that. Now that I've finished discussing the bare necessities of the game, let's get back to talking about...
Stop!
Yeah, nice to see you too, sweetheart.
It's time to take a trip into another dimension. Choose one of these doors to discover your fate.
Oh, and now I gotta pick a door. Perfect. As if this game wasn't enough about luck already. Well, let's go with the first one, I guess. I am number 1 after all.
You have chosen the territory of Baron Samedi.
Baron Samadhi's got some serious swag.
You lose a key.
Ah, shit, did I just say that out loud? Ah, fuck, I'm sorry, that's an evil word. What I meant to say was... Here's a dance scene.
Face it, there's no way you can beat me. I can beat you, though. Now, where's that baseball bat?
Okay, I've got it. I figured out how I can go about describing this guy compared to the other Gatekeeper within 3 sentences. These two are like the separate halves of Deadpool. Just just follow me on this one. The Nightmare Gatekeeper is the half of Deadpool that does missions, black ops, assassinations, the like. The Atmosfear Gatekeeper is the half of Deadpool that does birthday parties. I mean, this guy is not scary in the slightest. He doesn't act like it. He doesn't even look like it. I mean, look at that makeup job. It's a good makeup job, but it's not a scary makeup job. But you know what? The more I think about it, does it need to be? This is only a DVD board game. If I wanted scary, I could go watch Halloween, Paranormal Activity, how can I be original here? I think the reason he's not trying to be scary is because he knows it's just a board game, so just have fun and do your thing. Even if your thing consists of insulting us like a third grader, but outside of that, I actually think this guy's a lot of fun. I'm actually sad there isn't more of this guy. For the little tiny while I've known him, I loved to hate him, and vice versa. If you can get your hands on this board game, I recommend it. You definitely won't return to it over and over, of this I guarantee you, and it is in the long run crappy, but if you're playing with the right people and the right mindset, you can have a seriously good time with this game. But he's still an asshole. Just so we're clear on that. He's still a cock-modeling queef burger. I bet the French version of the Gatekeeper isn't this mean. Let's see what he's got.
Allez, on se dépêche. Vous avez perdu. Vous avez perdu.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's an ass too.
You can't go past the classics.
Did you watch any of my previous videos? Of course not. You're too stupid to watch my videos. Did you like my Facebook, follow my Twitter, and subscribe to my YouTube? Of course not. You're all idiots! Let's see, what else did he do? Yeah, fuck it, you know what, just do anything that's beneficiary to me, pretty please, okay, thanks. And be on the lookout for the next Halloween video coming soon. Thanks for watching!